I'm back on live. I put the retouch on, but honestly, like, I still got a pimple on my forehead. So excuse me for that. My face breaking out. I don't know why. I think I'm just getting this like random pimple moment on my face or whatever, but I try my best. But I had to put that retouch on because I'm like, I'm not about to be having my face looking like greasy, especially after I just got done doing the facial. So yeah, my face looking a little oily right now from that moisturizer I don't put in. And why do only like YouTube they'll let you put a retouch on when you go live versus when you're not on live and you're on camera and they still won't let you put the retouch on? That's so weird. Hey, how you doing? Hello. I think I might have seen you before. Have I? I think I might have seen you before. I think I had you on my last live probably. Cause that name looked very familiar. It's been a minute since I last been on live, so I'm sorry if I don't remember. But yeah, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I was gonna go live on Sunday, or what day I was gonna go live on. I'm trying to figure out. I was gonna go live like 2 days after I went live last time, but I didn't have a chance because some things came up and stuff like that. But yeah, so I subscribe because I love your nail jobs. Oh yeah, that okay. Yeah, you look very familiar, but yes, definitely. I remember now. But thank you. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I was doing my nails. I did my nails again. I was gonna go live again. I just did some regular Frenchies, so I just went ahead, got them done and over with because I didn't really feel like recording the whole thing. But yeah, just did some Frenchies on myself. So something very simple, very basic. Just pink Frenchies. So you get a good look at my nails and stuff. But yeah, just something really simple. This is a fresh set, so like my natural nails haven't grown out yet or anything. So it's still pretty fresh. But I did these like 2 days ago. So yeah. But yeah, I'm just on here, so I'm just being boring today. But yeah, I'm getting some things organized. I have made a lot of sweaters and stuff like that. So I'm getting those organized right now. And then let's see, and then I still got half of my dinner left that I haven't ate the rest of, so I might eat that. But yeah, thank you. I'm glad you think they're cute. Yeah. It's just excuse me. That was on my throat. Excuse me. But anyways, yeah. So yeah, just very basic, simple. You can't go wrong with Frenchies. I should have done a different base color though, because I did pink, but I'm kind of regretting it now. I wish I would have done like a nude, like a beige or something like that. Like something just very like neutral. And I felt like the pink is a little too much for me now, especially now it's getting colder, so we get into like fall and autumn and everything. So I wanted to actually do a more neutral color, but I always did pink a lot, so that's what I kept up with. But now I wish I would have done a different color, but it is too late. It's too late. But yeah, just organizing my sweaters and stuff. I'm bringing out my sweaters that I have made. So I made like this sweater. It's like a little purple jacket thingy. I hope you can kind of see. So I made that, and I made oh, and I made this as well. So I made kind of like this blue, white checkered sweater thing. It's like a jacket still. I was supposed to put a zipper in the front, but the zipper wasn't working out very well. So it's okay. Everybody regrets some things in life. I regret it a little bit, a little bit. I could have done a different color, but yeah, you're right. It's life. It's life. It happens. But yeah. Oh, and I made this sweater. I made this black sparkly sweater, so I made that. So I made quite a few things. So I just gotta organize that and get that together. And then yeah, I'm gonna be rocking those out when it gets colder. But yeah, I hope everything's been good with you and everything. I'm gonna put my phone down just for a moment, but I hope everything's been good with you in life. Then I gotta wash this. It's got a stain on there. I don't know how that stain got up in there, but yeah. So I don't know how long I'm gonna be on live because my phone is on 10%. So I might be on here for just a little bit, and then after that, I'm gonna bounce back off because I need to charge my phone. My phone is on BS. Hi, how you doing? I'm doing good. I'm okay. Just organizing and stuff. Hope you're doing good as well. Hope everything's been fly with you. Just doing some organizing, getting these sweaters together that I have made. I made a lot of sweaters so far, like, and I still got like two more that I need to finish. I got about two more, but yeah, I just got a small amount right now. Oh, is my phone skipping? It's my scone phone scone. I'm thinking of scones right now. I'm a little bit hungry, but I think my phone might be lagging a little bit. I need to charge my phone back up, honestly. But yeah, I gotta go eat. I'll be back if you're still alive. Okay, that's what's up. Get you some food in. Get you a spoon. Feed yourself. I know how that be. I hate starving myself. I need to eat. I already ate a little bit. I still got some chicken and some mac and cheese left. So I still got a lot of that left on my forehead. So yes, that's how I was born. That's how the Lord made me. The elf. Why I about to say why you ain't got no profile pic? That's the real question. Imagine what? It's always the ones with no profile pic that talk the most ish. Like I like to see what you look like, so I can roast you. But no, seriously though, yeah, like that's how God made me. God made me the way I am. I do have a pro pic. Well, where is it? Cause it looks like I don't know what the heck that is. It looks kind of small, but I don't see no profile pic. I see a pic of something. Looks like a cartoon, but it ain't a real profile pic. Jimmy Dingleberry. Your name sounds familiar. I wonder if I. Is his Winky? Oh, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Cause let me see. Yeah, that definitely could be his Winky. That's probably why he mad. He or she, I don't know. I don't know who the heck it is. But don't be leaving no question marks. Don't be leaving no question marks now. Cause you came on here. This is my stuff. What are you doing here? I had to put my phone down just for a second. I gotta organize this stuff. What's up, Alyssa? Hey, how you doing? Sorry, I gotta check my percentage. Man, why every time I go live, my phone about to die? Like, I never pay attention to my phone charger. But listen, I hope you're doing good. I know I was supposed to go live a little earlier, but I just had like a lot of stuff going on, so I couldn't go live as soon as I wanted to. But I'm here now. I'm here now. I need to start being more consistent with my lives. So I'm pretty bad. So I apologize. I do post videos, like I post like shorts and stuff like that, like short videos, but I need to start going live more. I need to start doing that more often. Cause I be missing y'all guys. Yeah, that's good that you're doing good, Alyssa. That's what's up. that is what's up. Man, I gotta figure out where to put all these freaking sweaters at. I got so many sweaters, Alyssa. So many. Like, I don't think you have seen any of my sweaters that I have made, have you? Like, I got this black sparkly one that I made. I made this like probably like 2 years ago. So I made that, and then I made this lavender one. This hanger kind of stuck on it, but I made this as well. So it's a nice fluffy one. This was actually my very first project that I had did when I first started crocheting. So it is a little jacked up, but it's still really nice. I like it. I like it. I will have to redo it one day, but I don't know when. But one day. Definitely one day. Alright, I gotta put these sweaters up somewhere. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna be on here for too long. I'm just on here just because I'm not really doing anything too special. I should start doing lives when I go outside, but it's just the problem is that you really can't control what goes on outside, and I don't want to get copyrighted because if say like one day if I do start making money off here, I ain't trying to get copyrighted 24/7. So how your cat doing today? She is doing good. I don't know where she at though. I don't know where my cat at because she be everywhere. I think she's not by the window, so she probably downstairs doing whatever. But she's doing good. She's doing real good. She just as bad as I did a video with her earlier, so if you haven't seen that yet, I just did like a fun little video. Cause she don't like me holding her, but she'll let me put her on my back, and she'll just like sit there and do whatever she wants to do. But yeah, she is a very hyper cat. I can tell you that. She is a bad cat. She's only a year old, I think. About yeah, a little under a year, and she got all the energy in the world to just get on my nerves. But that's how it be. And then I want to finish this sweater up that I'm working on because I want to get done with this as soon as possible. But this is a sweater that I'm working on as well. So it's a kind of like an ombre rainbow type of sweater. So I'm currently knitting that. So these are the knitting needles that I'm using, which is these right here. So usually when I'm doing this, I like to watch like some type of anime or something like that. So I kind of like rock these out here. So this is just the sleeve that I have going right now. So once I finish the sleeve, I just got to finish the V-neck, which is in the front here. So the V-neck is in the front. And then once I finish that, that's pretty much it. So I'm working on that, and I'm working on a burgundy sweater. So burgundy sweater, I'm working with, if I can pull it out, but so I'm just started on my burgundy sweater. So I still got a long way to go with this. This is just the beginning, but so working with a circular needle, and that's that. So. And today is Thursday, which is my last day off before I got to go back to work tomorrow. I know it's going to be a little crazy, so we'll be going to have to deal with that when tomorrow comes. That's tomorrow's problem. See what my percentage is at. All right, so I'm at 6. Ask me before my phone dies. Let me know, because once this phone dies, I'm probably not going to be back on here, but yeah, and I'm going to finish my food too because, yeah, I don't want my food getting too cold. Because I just got done eating dinner. Still got probably a little bit left. Yeah, I got a little bit of mac and cheese left, so I'm just eat that. I don't like wasting food. Not at all. Where is my freaking remote? Yeah, I gotta find my remote. I don't know where it's at. I don't know where my remote is at. And my phone keep moving because I'm holding it. Usually I put it on a stand, but I'm like, I'm just gonna be on here quick. I'm not trying to go anywhere too quickly. Yeah, it's starting to get a little cold in Michigan. Like, not too cold, but it's getting like a little bit, just a little bit cold up here. Make sure I have everything because once I settle in today, I am not going nowhere. I am staying my butt in here. Because ain't nothing outside for me. Not today. Let me see what percentage my phone. It's at 5%. All right, I'm gonna wait till it get around maybe three-ish percent, and then after that, I'm pretty much out of here. Did I get the knit looms? No, I didn't get around to getting them yet. I didn't get them yet. But I'm gonna get them one day. Just probably not around this moment, but I do want to try them though. I just been doing a lot more like knitting with other stuff, like with my circular needles, cause I literally knit majority of my projects with the circular needles. So, and then I know if I get the loom kit, I kind of have to like learn it and everything like that. So, I know it's supposed to make it go quicker, but I just haven't really got around to getting it yet. So, but I will get it one day. That's for sure. I'm gonna get it one day. I promise. But I've been really busy with my other projects, trying to get these sweaters done before it starts getting like super cold. And then after that, like, yeah. And don't mind this pimple forehead, by the way. I know somebody said I had a big forehead, but you know, I can't control that. That's how God made me. But the pimple, yeah, that one, I don't know where that came from. I did have a pimple on my nose too. I think it did. Well, no, it's still there. But yeah, I don't know why I'm breaking out so bad. I think it's because, I don't know, it's probably hormones, but hormones are annoying. I do both crochet and knit looms. Oh, okay, that's nice. Yeah, I haven't tried that yet. I'm gonna have to get around. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get around to that. I'm at 4%. But I'm definitely gonna have to get around that because, yeah, I definitely want to learn. My cat outside the, she is outside the door. Yep, my cat's trying to come in. Let me let her in right quick because she's gonna try to come in. Hey, Belly, how you doing, girly? Yeah, I don't know if y'all can hear her. Hi, David, how you doing? My baby girl. Say hey. Say hey to the people for me. Oh, oh. Okay, all right. Yeah, she won't let me hold her, but it's crazy because she'll follow me everywhere. Like, you see this girl. Like, she'll follow me everywhere, but she won't let me hold her. Well, what's wrong with her? I'm good. Thanks for asking. Where are you from? I'm from Michigan. From good old Michigan. What? What you want? What's up? What she want? I don't know what she want. Yeah, she's really cute. Yeah, she's a little under a year old. Very crazy cat. All right, let me see. I'll be on here just a little bit longer. Just let me charge my phone up a little bit. So my sound might sound just a little different, but yeah, I'm from Michigan, from the Midwest. That's where I'm from. You okay? I'm doing good. I am okay. I am doing all right. Yeah, I'm from good old Michigan. not from the popular places like Miami, Florida, or LA or anything like that. From good old Michigan. People say Michigan is boring. I don't get that. Like, I mean, yeah, it's not as hype over here, but it still be pretty nice. Like, it's a good chill state. I've been born and raised here my whole life. And what's crazy is that I always say like I'm gonna move out of here one day, but I don't know. I don't think I see myself moving out of Michigan. I think I'm gonna stay in Michigan for a while, for a long time. I might travel a lot more, but I'm definitely gonna stay in Michigan. Yeah, that's good. I'm glad you're okay. Yeah, I'm doing good. I hope you're doing good too, LeMay. I hope I'm saying your name right, LeMay Cassidy. You look good, though. Thank you. I try. Shoot, I got this big old pimple on my forehead right now. I'm trying to get together, but like I hate when I get a pimple on my forehead because I feel like it sticks out. Like you could literally see it like just protruding from my forehead. That's so annoying. I hate having pimples. That's annoying. But yeah, you have a tattoo. I do have a tattoo. Yeah, I got a tattoo here, tattoo there. I got two more. One on my wrist, and then I have another one on my ankle as well. So it's everywhere. But yeah. So I got about four tattoos total. About four. Oh, look, another troll. And one thing I also learned too, like when you go live, is that you're gonna have to deal with people like this. And that's just normal, okay? That's just normal. Anybody that's trying to be a content creator out there, I'm gonna let you know right now, you're gonna have weird people coming on your live trying to bring you down. And what you have to understand is that you don't have to give them no attention. All right? You can always just ignore them or block them, whichever way that you want to do it. But the more I go on live, the more I realize that no matter what you do in life, it's always going to be some weirdo coming on your live trying to annoy you. But, you know, that's just the way life is. You got to deal with that crap. It's just like the real world. The only difference is you can't see them face to face. But I just subscribe. I hope you can be friends. Thank you for subscribing, David. I appreciate that. Yes. It's a possibility. You never know. You never know. I'm just out here. And I'm not from Detroit either, because a lot of people think when I tell them I'm from Michigan that I'm from Detroit. I've been to Detroit, but I'm not from there. I'm only like a little less than 2 hours from Detroit, but yeah, I'm from Grand Rapids, which is like I feel like Grand Rapids is like the cousin of Detroit because even though we're not like Detroit, we do have similarities when it comes to culture and stuff like that. Detroit to me is like a bigger version of Grand Rapids. That's how I feel. Cause when I go to Detroit, it feels just like Grand Rapids. It's just bigger. It's just more activity over there. But yeah, so I'm not from Detroit. Just in case anybody asks me, like, are you from Detroit? I'm not from there. I'm from Grand Rapids. Just like Floyd Mayweather. No, the only difference is Floyd Mayweather. He really don't be saying he's from Grand Rapids, or he'll say he's from Grand Rapids, but I feel like he needs to rap it more. I know Michigan, but I have never been there. Would love to visit though. Michigan is pretty decent. I mean, it's a place that you want to go to when you just want to go somewhere quiet. Like we just need some peace. And some stuff going on in Michigan here and there, but like we got a good football team over here, Michigan State. Well, actually, we got two different type of football teams. We got Michigan, and then we got Michigan State, which is kind of weird because I feel like we should all be repping our states like as one team. But I don't know, like that's just how it is. We got different teams up here. I wonder if it's like that for every state, but yeah. So we got a good college over here. Good team. Whenever I hear Detroit, I remember the song "Don't Stop Believing." Don't stop believing. Yes. No, yeah, I know the song. Yeah, yeah, that's everybody's song. But yeah, I only been to Detroit maybe like 5 times, but I never really go there very often. But I think the only time that I really been to Detroit is like to the museum. I've been to the art museum. They got a really good museum over there. Uh, what else? They got some good restaurants over there too. Like if you trying to do some like fun restaurants. But yeah, I go to Detroit quite often here and there. But yeah, your laugh just made me smile. Thank you. Do I got a weird laugh? I feel like my laugh is kind of weird at times. I feel like when I laugh, it's like be like, it's like that hearty laugh, like you feel it in your chest. You like, but oh, like you should hear me laugh when somebody say something real funny. You ever have that dry laugh where it's like you laugh and nothing comes out? You just be like, it's like just air just comes out and you just can't breathe. Like that type of laugh be dangerous because it's like when you be laughing and it's like nothing is coming out, it's just straight up air. It's like you can't breathe and you feel like you're gonna die in that moment because of how hard that you laughing. The drama queen. I don't know. I wouldn't call my. Well, I don't know. I kind of like a little drama here and there, and just a little drama, but not too much drama. Not too much drama. I like other people drama, but if I deal with my own drama, then it's like it's gonna be a problem. Hey Bruno, feels good. What feels good? Why I always got a piece of lint in my hair? Why? Where did that come from? Got a weird piece of lint that just. And it's like every time I wear my hair like this, it's always like that one piece of lint that just be there. Like where the hell that lint be coming from? Like I know I'd be crocheting and stuff like that. To blow. Oh, you got me, Bruno. Crap, Bruno. Bruno. Now see, this is why we don't say Bruno. We don't talk about Bruno. We don't talk about Bruno. Dang it. And I told my brother this. I was like, I'm not gonna let anybody in the comments trick me to saying something inappropriate. And then here come Bruno. Thank you, Bruno. I appreciate you for tricking me. Can I ask you something? What you want to ask me, David? Hey, Atra, how you doing? Can I invite you? Invite me where? How old are you? I'm 28. Yeah, I am 28 years old. I know your girl getting old. I am getting old as hell out here. I can't believe I'm almost about to be 30 in 2 years. Oh my gosh. See, like now you about to make me go through an identity crisis because I can't believe I'm almost about to be 30. Almost 30 years old. That's crazy. You're 28. Yeah, I'm 28. Mm-hmm. I about to say I don't look 28. I feel like I low key kind of look like my age. I think because of the bags under my eyes, but mainly because I'm a little tired. Like I hate when I get a little tired. I get like these white bags under my eyes. It'd be so. It be making me look older. But like when I'm awake and I'm refreshed and everything like that, oh my eyes be good. But as soon as I get a little bit tired, it's like the bags just come out of nowhere. I hate that. But yeah, I'm 28. 70 years old. I'm rich. 70 years. Imagine if I was 70 years old and I still look like this. Now that would be a flex. If I could be 70 years old and I look like this, that would be a flex. They'd be like, "What? You 70?" Okay, Bruno. Like now you just playing. You just playing too much in my life now. You doing the most. Wow, I guess you're a tall thing. You don't mind showing your height now. I'm 5'4". I am short. I am short. I am 5'4". So I've been 5'4" my whole life. I haven't grown now one bit. Well, I think I'm about 5'4" and a half now. But yeah, I'm short. It's a lie. I ain't got no reason to lie, David. I ain't got no reason to lie. I ain't got to lie. I am 5'4". I am, well, I mean, I don't know if you can tell how tall I am, but yeah, I'm 5'4". I'm short. I'm short as heck. I look tall. It's probably because of the way I have my camera. Like I have my camera like kind of like downwards. Because if I have it like upwards, maybe I might seem a little shorter. I'm not really sure. I don't know, but I'm short. But I think I just look tall because like I mean I guess if I like, hold on, let me see. Cause I got my phone on charger. Like if I stand like this, I don't know. I mean I guess I look tall, but no, I'm 5'4". Uh, but yeah, 5'4", 200 pounds. I used to be 200 pounds. I'm actually, how much I weigh now? Cause I haven't weighed myself in a minute. I think I'm like 165 now. I have lost quite a bit of weight. I actually lost a lot of weight. I work hard for that. But yeah. And it sucks too because like when you short, the weight kind of shows a little bit more. So like even though I could tell you that's how much I weigh, I probably look way bigger than that. But yeah, I think I'm around my 160s now. Because I used to be at my biggest weight, I was 207 pounds. So now I'm down to 165. So yeah, your girl don't put in the work. I put in the work. Do I gym? Yeah, I go to the gym. I'm still a work in progress though. I'll try to be more consistent with it. I go about 3 days a week. I try to keep up with that. So I feel like that's my minimum right now. I do want to increase the amount of times I go to the gym. So I'm still going down. Like, trust me, by the time you see me, I'm probably going to lose maybe 5 more pounds, probably. But yeah, your girl been putting in the work. Trust me. Look good. Best wishes from London. All right, Peter. Yes, best wishes. Shout out to England. I always want to visit London. I always want to visit London one day. I heard it's really nice over there. All the celebrities and people be going there. I always want to go to London. I love the way y'all talk too, like y'all accent, like the way y'all be talking. It be making everything sound so like fancy and everything. Like y'all got some fancy accents. I like it. What time is it over there? It is 8:07 p.m. So it's pretty much nighttime for me over here. I was like, what time is over where you from, David? Where you from? But it's yeah, it's 8:07 over here, so and I usually try to do my bedtime around like 10 o'clock, but I always end up staying up like an hour early. I mean, an hour later. So I always go to sleep a little late. So that's why my butt be tired the next day. But I try to at least keep up with my sleep schedule. I'm terrible with my sleep schedule. Oh, all right. It's 1:07 early in the morning. I would say, what time is that over there? I think that's military time. 01:07. Is that military time? I'm sorry. It's been a while since I last read military time because time I did that, I was in aviation school back in middle school, and we had to read everything based on military time over there. Oh, okay, it's 1:07 over there. Oh, okay, so that's the actual time, 1:07 a.m. Okay, cool. Awesome. You from Nigeria? Awesome. Nigeria, Africa is beautiful too. I always wanted to visit some of those countries. Nigeria, I always wanted to visit. Ethiopia. Where else I want to visit? Uh, I don't know. There's so many places over there. I want to definitely South Africa. The South Africa. What's it called? Is it just called South Africa? Is that the whole country? I'm sorry. I'm terrible at my geographics. But yeah. But Africa is so beautiful. Oh my gosh, the motherland. That's where my ancestry from and everything. Do you want to visit? I do want to visit. And I just got my passport. So that means I could go everywhere I want to go. I just got my passport this year, and I got my global entry. So that means I could skip lines and everything. So I ain't gotta wait forever in the line to get checked in into the airport. I could just skip the line, go by quicker, everything. So I got all that set. So I'm ready. As soon as I get my money up, best believe I'm gonna be traveling. You're gonna be seeing me doing way more. Traveling is just expensive. Like I know it could be cheaper too, but if I'm gonna be traveling, I want to at least be able to sit in a comfortable first class seat. Because even though I'm short, like the seats in the coach still be too small for me, depending on which plane that you fly in. Because certain planes, like even if you fly in coach, the seats don't be too smushed in. But then it's like you fly first class and it's like those seats are a little bit more roomy. But I never had too many issues with coach unless like the seats are just smushed in. That's the only thing that I hate. So, but I'm gonna be traveling, especially somewhere that's like hours away, thousands of miles away. I'm gonna be. I need to be the comfortable seating. Yeah, God, I wish I was you, David. You could be whatever you want to be in life. Life is short. I'm gonna get a little sentimental right quick, but I know we all don't control the cards that we are dealt with on a daily basis when it comes to where where we from or how we was born or whatever. But I'm gonna tell you this: life is short. You gotta do what you gotta do. For me, I used to be the type of person I used to stay in the house all the time. I didn't do much in life. But one day I just got up and I was like, you know what? I got to stop being scared of what people may think or what people may say. Like, even doing lives, like, I have the moments where they ain't mind you worrying about the soap. We ain't worry about no soap here. Ain't my crazy on that soap. But yeah, it was times where I was like, I used to hate going live because I used to hate the way I look and hate the way I sounded and all that kind of stuff. I used to hate that. I was like scary. And I always try to convince myself, like, oh, I didn't worry about what people think about me. But then it got to a point where I'm like, but how come I'm not doing whatever I want to do in life? Oh, wait. It's because I'm worried about what people think about me. And as soon as I got to a point, and I think it's with age too, like, because I'm 28 now. But I think I got to a point where the older I got, the less I cared about what people say. The less I gave a F, basically. Like especially on live, like when I jump on live and people be saying like negative stuff towards me or they trying to come at my neck or whatever. I don't got to a point now where that stuff don't even bother me no more. I'm just like, okay, cause you could be the nicest person in the world. You could donate, you could help people out, help the homeless, bust your butt every day to help people out. And there's always gonna be somebody out there who don't like you. But you do what you got to do because life is short. And I would rather be old as heck if I can make it up to the 70s or 80s and look back and be like, I did whatever I wanted to do in my life and didn't worry about what anybody said about me. I still did whatever I wanted to do, regardless what anybody says. And I think I'm at that point in my life where now it's like I stopped worrying about what people think about me. I stopped worrying about what people say about me and I'm just living, you know? And when I start traveling, man, I'm gonna be out there. I'm gonna be out there. Y'all gonna be seeing me doing more. Just right now, I'm in that transition period. I'm still transitioning. I'm still getting it together. But you are so beautiful inside. Thank you, Alyssa. I really appreciate that. Like that means a lot to me. Hearing that. I have always wanted to be a footballer, but now I'm a wheel screen engineer. I just do both, and I'm good at it. And that's what's up. See, like you could do both. Like I hate when people make it like, oh, like you just stuck doing one thing. Like you just gotta do that one thing and that's it. Like, and I think that's what got to me being a content creator. Like I felt like I always had to do like one thing. Like I had to be good at that one thing. I had to find a niche, is what we call it. A niche, something like a category. We have to be stuck in that one spot. But I think over time, being a content creator, like I learned to not be stuck with just doing one thing. Like now I'm doing whatever I want. You know, if I want to knit and crochet on here one day, I could do that. If I want to do my nails on here, I could do that. If I want to do my hair, if I want to do my skincare, if I want to do some fashion pieces, if I want to build something, like make something, 'cause I love doing DIY projects too. I'm gonna do whatever I want because I shouldn't be stuck in just one spot doing something just because that's what people expect me to do. Like, no, I'm gonna do whatever I want, and you can. Just like you're doing it right now, you're doing both. Like, who says you can't be a wheel screen engineer and a football player at the same time? It's possible. It's a lot more work, but you could do that. You could do more than one thing. You could definitely do whatever you want. Cause like I said, life is short. There's people who out here, and I mean, I hate to get too deep, but people die every day. All right. Do you really want to have your life ended and you look back at your history, like looking at your history, you was busy trying to worry about what other people say about you, being in the society constructs of what people expect you to be, or do you want to be somebody who really stands out? Like lots of celebrities that we look at. Does your hand hurt? No, it don't hurt. Why? Is my camera shaking too much? Uh, but like, what was I saying? What was I saying? But yeah, like you look at a lot of celebrities and people who are like famous. When you look back at how they started, nobody believed in them. Nobody was listening to them. Nobody really cared about their art or their vision. And it wasn't until they kept going, they kept being consistent, and now they where they at and being known for something that's uniquely them because they stood outside of the box. They didn't follow what society told them to do. They did whatever they wanted to do and they stayed consistent at it, and that's why they where them at. I mean where they at. So and I do talk a lot with my hands, so that's probably why you thought it would hurt him. Like I talk a lot with my hands. But yeah, like you gotta do whatever you want to do. Damn, my hairline looking uffed up today, but it's the end of the day. I really don't care. But yeah, man, I gotta like put some gel on that. But yeah, consistency, yeah, consistency is key. Like you'll be surprised how many people out here who's making money just based off doing whatever they want to do, just because they were consistent. And that's what I got to work on is being consistent. Like I'm talking about myself too. I'm not just talking about other people. I'm talking about myself as well. I got to be consistent. Like when it comes to lives, you know, I try to go live at least like 3 times a week, but sometimes that's like life just gets in the way, you know. Like when you got other stuff going on, sometimes you just don't pay attention like you should. But and that's where discipline come in because even when you don't feel like doing something, you're still gonna do it because you can see the benefits of consistently doing it. But yeah, consistency is definitely key. You gotta be on that. And it's okay to take breaks every now and then. It's okay to chill out every now and then, but it's also good to realize like I gotta keep up with this. I gotta keep going, you know. Don't sit down for too long. Cause that could be a con too. When you sit down for too long, you get lazy, you get tired, and then like now you don't want to do it no more. I love your accent. Yeah, thank you. My accent is I don't know how my accent is really to other people. Some people say I sound southern or something like that. I got like a southern accent even though I'm from the Midwest, but I think people from the Midwest do tend to have a more southern type of accent a little bit. I feel like people from LA or like from California in general kind of had a similar accent to us too. I miss when you do not be on like, oh, listen, you miss when I don't go on live. That made me a little emotional, Alyssa. That made me a little emotional. Yeah, I'm trying, girl. I'm trying to be consistent. You know, I'm trying to be on here, um, at least 3 days a week. So I got to start doing more posts because I don't use the post option like the timeline. Kind of like it's kind of similar to like a like Instagram or something like that. You know, like when you're making posts, like we're not Instagram, like Facebook, like Facebook. You know how on Facebook you could type, you know, whatever you thinking. I gotta start using that more, cause yeah, Her Majesty was your real name. Well, my name, I go by Kiki. I go by Kiki, Kiki. My real name is Kiana, but I prefer Kiki. It's just quick, it's easy, it's simple. A lot of people call me that. Some people call me Key as well, like Key, Key. So like the key that you put in the lock and like, I don't know what the heck is this, but you know, a key. Some people call me Key. Somebody called me Kiwi one time. I'm trying to figure out who called me Kiwi. I think it was one of my friends or something like that who called me Kiwi. It was like a funny nickname, but no, I go by Kiki. I love the way you started introduction. Yeah, I just be goofy. Like royalty. You're welcome, sir. Very, very good, sir. That is a pretty name. Thank you. Yeah, I'm glad my mom named me the name that she named. And it's a simple name. It's so my real name Kiana is spelled Kiana. So Kiana, but there's different ways that other people spell it. Like I have a lot of people that tell me like some of their names are spelled like with a Y in it. So like Kyeana or something like that. It's got like a Y in it, but it's just simple Kiana, Kiana, or just go by Kiki, Kiki. Simple. But yeah, I just like Kiki. It's just a really simple, easy name. And I feel like that could be almost like my stage name. Like, say if I do get famous one day, a lot of people will call me Kiki. I know Kiki Palmer too. Like, I mean that's her real name. I think, yeah, Kiki Palmer. So hers is spelled with Keke. So it'd be funny if one day I do meet her. I'd be like, "Hey Kiki," and she'd be like, "Hey Kiki," like just Kiki and. But yeah. All right, David. Be right back. But yeah, it's a nice name though. Yeah, I like the nickname better. Kiana is more like if I'm trying to be professional and formal, but otherwise than that, I always go by that name. Period. I'm sorry about the eat in front of y'all, but I had some Popeyes earlier. I love Popeyes. Have any of y'all had Popeyes? I'm curious. There are Popeyes in Africa? I know David said he'd be right back, but I'm curious. Is there a Popeyes in Africa? I know Popeyes have other locations. You got Popeyes too, Alyssa? I love Popeyes, but I try not to eat it every day because like I said, your girl's trying to lose weight. I'm just eating it today because I haven't really ate nothing, so I kind of can get away with eating this, but I don't eat it every day though, cause that stuff be hurting my stomach. But when I be eating my Popeyes, I be making sure I get all the meat out, cause oh, start dripping and dropping. But yeah, I make sure I get all the meat out. I don't waste nothing, especially if I spend money on a meal. You best believe I'm eating every single piece off the bone. You like chicken pot pies? I love chicken pot pies. Oh my gosh. See, now we about to start talking about food because I love me some chicken pot pies. I made me some one day. That mug didn't even last for a whole day because it was so freaking good. I gotta start making that again for fall and winter coming up. I love chicken pot pies. Mm, mm, mm. Man, I need some hot sauce. I ain't got no hot sauce. I need some hot sauce. But yeah, I had chicken pot pie. I had the beef on. No, it wasn't beef. It was. What was another type of pot pie I had? I think I had a turkey one, which tasted really good as well. Cause turkey is like chicken, in my opinion. It's just more iron in it, I feel. But yeah, I could tear that up, especially a good homemade one, cause it's a brand that I had before. It was this one brand that I used to get a lot when I was a kid, when I was like low key kind of broke. It was, I don't know if it was from Aunt Millie's or it was called Banquet or something like that. That brand. But I used to go to the store. It used to be called Save a Lot, but now it's called Price Cutters. So they basically just changed the name. I don't know. I don't know if they went through like bankruptcy or anything. But I used to go there all the time, and they used to have them for like $1 each, because you know it's like really small pies, and they had them in the freezer section. And I remember every time that we went to Save a Lot at the time, I used to get so many of those when I was a kid, and all I would do is I'll just pop them in the microwave, or I'll pop them like in the oven if you want like a nice crispy top, and I would just tear those things up. Sometimes I would get like two and just eat them by himself. Hey David, welcome back. Welcome back, David. Welcome back, David. But yeah, yeah, I used to get those when I was broke, but they came in a clutch though. And I used to get like the beef one, the chicken one. I think they did have a turkey one. And again, I'll just pop them in the microwave, let them cook, take them back out, eat them up. But they came in handy, especially when you're broke and you can't cook. Where back then I could have cooked. Like now I could cook real good. I could whip up a few things in the kitchen. Just like the dinner, except for the Popeye chicken. But I made the mac and cheese. I made the mac and cheese, but I didn't make the chicken. Can I sing? I cannot sing for Ish. Maybe one day I might sing, but I don't know. I can't sing right now. My throat is tore up. I can't sing, David. I can't. I can't sing. Cause it sound like a freaking cat dying. Hey, like don't give me no side eyes. Don't give me the side eyes. Your girl can't sing. The only time I sing is when I'm just like, how you say, it's like self meditating. I usually sing when I'm bored. Right now, I'm not really too bored, so I know you can sing. Maybe I don't know. I don't know, David. I remember somebody told me one time. They was all like, "You look like you could sing." I'm like, "What? How can you look like you could sing?" I can recognize good music. That I will say, I can recognize really good music. I have a good ear for good music. I can tell when the music is just trash. But I do have a good ear for music. But as far as singing, that's like, I gotta train myself a little bit better. I did used to be in a church choir though, so maybe I could sing a little bit in alto. But uh, yeah, that was a long time ago. That was like when I was in my early 20s, like 21, 22 or something. Do you like beef pot pie, Kiki? I love me some beef pot pie. That's really good too. Especially with the white creamy sauce. I feel like it's pretty good. Do you have a pet? Yeah, I have two cats. I have two cats. I got one of my cats over here right now. She just chilling. She knocked out of sleep. But yeah. And then I got an older cat. He's 11. I don't know where he at. That cat be having a life on his own. I just see him. The only time I see him is when he wants something to eat, or when he want to go to sleep, or go by the window. So I'll be independent. So he take care of himself. Honestly, he only just come around when he's hungry. But yeah. Mhm. But yeah. I've had to be Popeye in a minute though. Sure. Now maybe want to get some Popeyes this week, girl. Yeah, I really need some hot sauce though. It's a little dry. But yeah, I haven't been in the choir in a minute. I used to love singing in choir though. At first, I was so nervous. I remember the first time that I sung in choir, and I was trying so hard to keep them notes together. And by the time that we was all done, all I remember was that some church members they came up to me. They was all like, "Oh my gosh, your voice sounds so nice." I'm like, I really sound that good, cause I thought I sounded pretty okay, but not the best. But they said you got such a nice singing voice, and I'm like, okay. Now I can do opera. I could do a little opera. Hold on, I gotta get my throat clear. Maybe I'll do a little opera for you, like, but I don't know how to speak Italian though, because usually in opera they speak Italian. I can't believe you're eating and then ask me to come join you. Well, how, David? You all the way in Africa. How you gonna come and join me to eat and you all the way in Africa? That's why I love when people be doing that. It's like they be all like, "Oh, you didn't join you to eat," and I'm like, "How? Like, you and eat with me?" You can email my share. email you, email you a piece of chicken, David. You want a piece of chicken? Here, take a bite. Take a bite. All right. But I ain't had no hot sauce though, unfortunately. Yum. It's good, David. It's real good. I'm glad you like the chicken. I didn't make it, but it's from Popeyes, but it's still good. But yeah, I could do a little opera. I just gotta clear my throat because the way opera is, it comes all the way from like deep within. Yeah, that's it. There you go. I sung. I think I used to sing opera when I was like a kid though. Like when I was a kid, I used to love opera. I don't know why. Like opera was just such a like beautiful like sound, like because it's so loud, but it's so like the notes that comes out. A round of applause. That was trash. That was straight up trash. Try to figure out what song I like the most in opera because there's so many different songs. But it's so weird because I hear the songs, but I don't know the names. Oh, do it grande. Oh, good grande. Yeah, I'm a little rusty, but I think the more I do it, the better I get. I think I got a little better at that. A little better. Dang, I can't believe I've been on here for almost an hour. Dang, it has been an hour, hasn't it? Crap. Now, I told my butt I was going to leave here, and I'm still here. I think it's because of all these wonderful people. I can't believe I just joined YouTube like an hour ago and have already found my favorite YouTuber. Oh, no, stop it. Stop it. No, that's good to hear, though. I'm glad you like me. I just be on here doing whatever. But no, I appreciate it. And it's like the more people engage with me, the more that I be active on here. Cause sometimes like it be kind of like slow. Time I was on live, it wasn't really a lot of people commenting, which is okay. But I was just like, okay, like what do I do? Cause I really don't do much on here. I'm more like a yapper. I'm a yap. I'm a yapper. I yap a little bit. I think it was the opera singer that did it. Maybe I should start singing opera a little bit more. Oh no, oh no. I was talking about the comments. Like the last time I was live, it wasn't a lot of people talking, so I was kind of just sitting there because I wasn't really doing much. But no, yeah, like nobody calling me or anything. I ain't leaving yet. I ain't leaving. I'm probably gonna be on here for another maybe. I have been on here for about an hour. I said maybe 30 more minutes. We'll see. Cause I be flying when I be on here. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like when I'm engaging with a lot of people, it's like time just like it just flies like crazy. But yeah, I ain't going nowhere anytime soon. I'm not going nowhere. But yeah, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna wear tomorrow too because I don't know. Alexa, how's the weather gonna be tomorrow?
Tomorrow, you'll see mostly sunny weather and can expect a high of 75 degrees Fahrenheit and a low of 56.
Oh, so it's gonna be in the 70s tomorrow. So I don't know. I think I might wear something like I can still ask questions, right? Yeah, sure. Ask away. Yeah, whatever questions you want to ask me, feel free to. Ask me anything. Unless it's something really bad and stupid, then yeah, like don't ask me that. But if it's something cool, like I'm cool with it. I'm cool. Like it. I hate when people be like, "Oh, there's no such thing as bad questions," but sometimes some questions can be bad. But yeah, are you married? No, I'm not married. Nah, I'm single as the dollar bill. I'm single. I've been single for a minute too. It's been about 5 years. 5 years. Yeah, it's been 5 years. And I'm gonna tell you why I've been single for that long. I've been single for 5 years because I had to work on myself after my last relationship. I'm gonna just tell y'all my business a little bit, but I had to work on myself Because after my last relationship, I just really got to a point where I had to like, find myself because the game and everything. Like I was still new to dating and being in relationships and talking to guys. Because I never ever dated any guys when I was in school. Like when I was in middle school and high school, like everybody around me was dating and getting into relationships and stuff like that. I was the type. I was like, man, this bump is annoying. But yeah, everybody around me was dating and getting into relationships and everything. I was one of those students where I didn't really care about getting into all that stuff. I was just like, I'm just trying to do my work and get the heck out of here. That was my main goal. I didn't start really dating until I graduated from high school. And then once I graduated, I dated maybe like a few guys here and there. Them dates were terrible. There was no effort being put in. I was in two relationships. One of them lasted only 4 months, and then other relationship I was in lasted around maybe 8-ish months. It was a complicated type of deal I was dealing with. But after that relationship, I was single for a long time, and I got to a point where I had to really find myself. And then now I have found myself. So getting back into the dating game is a little different for me now because I'm kind of like back to how I used to be when I was in middle and high school, where like I'm not going crazy over the guys like, oh, I need a boyfriend, I need a date and this and that. Like I'm at a point now where it's like I'm back in that same mode because I had a short period where I was desperate for a relationship, and now I'm just like I really don't care to be in a relationship anymore. To be honest, like I'm not rushing into it because a lot of these relationships nowadays suck. Like they suck so bad. But I'm getting back to it. Like now that I have really found myself again, now it's like, yeah, I'm not really rushing into it. I'm good. When did you graduate from high school? I graduated back in 2016. So that was what was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 9 years ago. Wow. I graduated from high school back in 2016, 9 years ago. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's a smooth life decision. Yeah, that's a good life decision, And I also believe too, like when you're in your 20s, it's okay to learn your mistakes and everything, as long as the mistakes ain't so detrimental where it changes like your life like in a more negative way, but it kind of benefits you. Like, okay, I learned the lessons. Let me not make those same mistakes again. Like that's where I got to. Like it don't take long for me to learn. I'm a quick learner. Wow, 9 years ago. I ain't lying, David. I'm telling you, it was 9 years ago since I been in high school. Yeah, 9 years. About to go on 10 next year. But yeah. But back to what I was saying. Oh dang, I don't got lost now. But yeah, basically it's like you learn your lessons from your 20s, and you just do better, and that's exactly for me. I'm a quick learner. And it don't take much for me to learn my lessons. Like once I learn my lesson, I'm like, okay, got it, moving on. Like that's how I am. Some people they have to learn their lessons a little more, like they have to go through it a little bit more to really learn it. For me, I could go through something one time and be like, oh, yep, I see why not to do that. Moving on. And that's exactly how it is. You move on and you learn and you do better. And that's exactly what I did. So that's why my butt's single, because I ain't once you've been in a relationship and you get out of it and you learn all the lessons from it, it's like you're more pickier, you're more observant, you're more um like you're just more cautious when it comes to dating. But yeah, so that's that. Yep, that's the life of Kiki. But I'm doing really good in life. Like to me, being single is a way to learn yourself and a way to get yourself together. So when you put yourself back out there, you way more prepared and more willing to do better than when it's your first time and you don't know the signs, you don't know the lessons and everything. So now you kind of have to learn it through experience because people could tell you not to do something, but I feel like the experience is what really helps you learn because you're seeing it. You're not just hearing it, but you're seeing it. So that's the difference between that. But yeah, it ain't nothing to rush in. I can tell you that. But you still married, right? Where you plan on being a single mom or a baby mama? Because you sound like you're never getting back in a relationship. No, I'm not saying I would never get married, but I will say that I'm very picky about who I want to marry. Like, I know there's no guarantee that whoever I decide to marry, that they might be the person for me and that we still might not end up getting a divorce. I mean, we still might get in a divorce. So I'm not saying I would never, ever, ever be in a relationship. Like I'm willing to be in a relationship still. I'm just not like rushing into it. I'm not rushing into get into a relationship because some people nowadays like they just want to be in a relationship just to say that they're in a relationship. For me, I only would get in a relationship if I feel like okay, this is the right person that I feel I would get into a relationship with, and I kind of look at relationships as more like a trial of what it would be like if you were to marry that person because I feel like once you marry somebody who you've been in a relationship with, it's like that's how your marriage is going to be. It's like everything that happened in your relationship is going to be multiplied by three. So now it's going to be even more intense because now y'all are married, like y'all as one now. It's not like two separate people anymore, it's one person. So when it comes to marriage, I take it very seriously, which is why I'm saying that I'm not rushing into getting in a relationship and getting married, all that stuff, because you really just gotta find that person who's compatible for you. And I haven't found that person yet, and I'm not rushing into it because I feel like when you rush into it, that's when things tend to not work out. But if you just let things happen naturally and you build that relationship with somebody, I feel like you have a better chance of working it out. Because love is a gamble. Nothing is guaranteed. But that's why for me, I'm saying like I'm not like the way I said it, it sounds like I don't want to be in a relationship at all, like for the rest of my life. I'm not saying that that's not a possibility. I'm just saying I'm not rushing into it. So, and as far as planning on being a single mom or a baby mama, that's really just all up onto the person who I'm with. Like, if say, like me being careful right now and everything, if say I do find the one and to say I do decide to have kids, which I'm not gonna lie to you, like I don't have no kids right now, and I'm not planning on having kids for a long, long time. But when I do decide to have kids, and like say for instance, things don't work out between me and that person, I'm prepared to be a single mom. I don't mind being a single mom because I chose to have them kids. I don't know what the person who I had kids with is gonna do, but I know for me, I'm gonna do what I have to do. But as of right now, even if I was in a relationship, even if I was married, I'm not gonna be quick to just have kids by that person yet. I gotta wait till I'm ready. Even if that person who I'm with says, "Oh yeah, I'm ready to have kids," I like no. I gotta wait till I'm ready too, because I'm the one that's gotta carry these kids. I'm the one that's gotta sacrifice my body and my time and energy to have these kids. The only thing the guy got to do is just get you pregnant. All the other work that comes with developing the child and everything, that's on the woman. So when I'm ready to have kids, I don't know what my partner gonna do, but when I'm ready, I'm ready. But that's a long time from now. And I know I'm 28, so a lot of people get to this point where they like, oh, I need to have kids before I get too old and my eggs dry up and everything. And I'm just like, I mean, if my eggs dry up, they dry up. Shit, I don't know what else to tell you. but but otherwise than that, yeah, that's a long way from now. So to even worry about marriage and all that other ish, that's from planet Mars for me because I'm not rushing into that. I'm good on that for now. But yeah. Sorry, I'm a little distracted right now. I'm just trying to turn on something. Cause it's getting a little late. I actually want to watch the rest of this anime that I've been watching, but I don't know what I want to watch. I don't know what I want to watch. I was watching this, but I don't know. I really don't know yet. Mm, yeah, I think I might watch the rest of this anime because it was pretty good. Oh, your network got. Oh, that's okay. It happens. It happens. You know, technology sometimes it does what it's gonna do. What was my answer? Dang, David, I was. It was a long answer. I gotta repeat it. Basically, um, I mean, to make it short, because I mean, this live is also going to be posted too. So if you do want to go back on to like what I said, but I mean, to make it short, because like, shoot, I was talking for like a few minutes. Um, Basically, I'm not rushing into marriage. I'm not saying I don't want to be in a relationship, but I'm just not rushing into it. As far as planning on being a single mom, I don't want to be a single mom. But if say the person who I end up with, and say the person decide that they don't want to be part of the kid's life, you know, like I will have to accept the fact that I will be a single mom. But that's a long way from now because I'm not rushing into having kids either. Some people want to have kids at an early age. I'm one of those people who like I don't want to rush into it anytime soon because that's a huge responsibility on the woman especially to take care of the kids. So when I decide to have kids, that's going to be purely my decision and not based off my partners because yes, they the ones who could get me pregnant, but it's like I'm the one that's got to carry the child for 9 months in my stomach while my stomach stretched out like a balloon, you know, and my hormones going all over the place. So when I decide to have a kid, even if say my partner decides to not help me out with the kid, I'm gonna be the main one that's gonna take care of everything, and I'm willing to take that responsibility. But again, that's a long time from now, so I'm not even worrying about that. But but I still would get married, but it's got to be the right person. And even then, there's no guarantees in life that whoever you marry might be the right person. But I'm willing to get married though. That's definitely my goal. Like whoever I end up with, I definitely want to get married. But I'm just not rushing into it. So I hope that was a good explanation. That's like the brief summary of everything that I have said. But no, I want to get back in a relationship. But it's got to be that bond that we have that's like almost like whoever I be with, I want to feel like I'm best friends with that person. I don't just want to meet that person, we date, and be like, okay, let's be in a relationship. Like, no, I don't want to rush into it. I want to build that bond with whoever I talk to and end up with. So I'm not saying never, ever, ever will I get into a relationship, but it's just I'm not rushing into it. You talk with reason. I would love to meet you in person. I mean, you never know. Hey, you never know. Life is something, but no, I just and everybody's different. Some people want to have kids early because then when they get older and their kids get older, then they can have more freedom when they in their 40s and 50s or whatever. But for me, I'm just like I'm trying to enjoy my life now. I'm not trying to wait until 40, 50, 60 years old to be able to enjoy my life because once you have kids, I don't care how old they get, like you still gonna be there for them. You still gonna help them out every now and then, especially when you've been taking care of them your whole life. I hate when people assume like once your kids hit 18, it's like that's it. Like you ain't got to be a parent no more. Like no, like these kids still gonna depend on you here and there. So that's why for me, I'm just like I'm enjoying my life now. So when I get older and I decide to settle down, if I do decide to have kids, I can focus on my kids, and that's that. But right now, yeah, that possibility is very slim, very slim. So everybody is different in life. There's really no right or wrong way to do it. It's just whatever works for you, or whatever you want to do in your life. And I don't know what I want to watch. I watched Ozark already, but yeah, everybody is different though. Everybody doesn't have the same goals when it comes to building a family or building a life with somebody. Everybody is different, which is why I just gotta say, don't ever let society make you feel like because you don't want to have kids right away, or you don't want to get married right away, or anything like that, that you can't make that decision for yourself because it's your life. The heck? Like I said, one day we all gonna be gone off this earth, and then what? You lived your whole life worrying about what people say. You can't deal with that. You gotta let that go. But no, yeah, I'm definitely ain't having kids anytime soon. That's for sure. I love, and it's not that I hate kids. I do love kids. I just can't stand being around them like 24/7. I could be around them maybe like a few hours, but after that, I'm gonna be like, all right, go back to your parents, cause I'm not the one taking care of you. And they're expensive too. They're definitely not cheap. Cause kids be needing a lot of stuff. You think trying to take care of yourself is hard? Imagine trying to take care of another human being. I would be scared. Like how am I gonna be able to afford all this? Like, do you know how much diapers cost and formula, and then you gotta make sure you have insurance. So when you take your kids to doctor appointments and everything, you gotta make sure you have that together. And then when your kids get older, they gotta go to school, so you gotta take them to school every morning before you go to work. I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot. So I'm just not ready for all that yet. I really want to ask a lot of questions, but it's not all going to be now. And you got a lot of questions, David. Man, you got a lot. But no, it's okay. You want to ask me a few. I'm probably gonna be on here maybe a few more minutes, and then I might end up heading out. But if you want to ask me anything else, feel free to. I won't bite. I won't bite. Or maybe I don't know. But ask me anything. Just trying to see what I want to watch, cause as soon as I get off of here, I'm about to do me a few more stitches on my sweater that I'm working on, cause I'm working on the sweater right now. So I'm gonna work me a few more stitches on here, and then get my clothes ready for work tomorrow, basically. So yeah. But I'll be back on live on here. I don't know what day yet, so because I know you subscribe to me, so I will try to make posts. I will try to post when I can to let you know. We'll talk tomorrow. I have exhausted my data bundle. Okay, David. Yeah, that's fine. Alyssa, you did a nice job. Thank you. Yeah, it took me a long time to make that sweater. This sweater right here, I would say is the longest, took me the longest time to make because of how small the stitches are. Like, you see how small those stitches are? They small. But it's coming out real good. It's been about 4 months since I've been working on this. I feel like it's been longer than that. I feel like it's been about, I started this at the beginning of the year, basically. So I think it's been about more than 4 months, but I'm almost done with it. So as soon as I get done with that sweater, I don't think well, I am working on another sweater that's gonna take me a minute, but I'm gonna be more consistent on it and try to get it done as quick as possible. But that sweater, that sweater took me a long time to do. So I can't wait to be done with that. And then I will post the final results on my page, so you will see how the sweater looks once I'm done doing it and everything. So you'll see the final results once I'm finished. But yeah, that sweater took me. You know, it took me a minute. It took me a minute. But all right, so I think I'm about to go ahead and skedaddle out of here. But I hope y'all have a good rest of y'all day and everything. Hope everything goes good for y'all. We'll see if I go live tomorrow. If not, most likely it's going to be Saturday because I do get off work pretty early on Saturday this week. So y'all will be seeing me on live most likely on Saturday, but if not, probably tomorrow. So we'll see how the schedule will look in. But I hope y'all have a good night. Be blessed, and trying to figure out what else I was gonna say, but I don't know. We'll figure that out tomorrow. But anyways, have a good one. Be blessed, and I'll see y'all on my next one. Bye.